Bill and Ron in the morning. WRCO.
Hey there.
Good morning.
There he is.
How are you?
Not bad.
Well, good.
What about you?
Well, not too bad, I guess.
All right.
Yeah.
You guess.
Well, I went outside this morning. I thought, boy, it looks kind of frosty there. 37 degrees. I thought, how did it get so frosty? Well, it warmed up, didn't it?
It warmed. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, right. I had to put my coat over my windshield so I didn't have to scrape it, you know. So,
Wow.
But then my coat was frosty.
I bet it was. Probably a little bit damp, too, wasn't it?
It was a little bit damp.
Yeah.
I noticed last Friday night at the football game when I got out of the football game, the car was already frosted at 9:30 at night. I mean, it was. I just didn't expect it to be that frosty, but it was kind of a wet night, and people said they had frost on their jackets at the football game.
Oh, you were Frosty the broadcast man.
I was. That's what happened to my hair.
Is it
You know,
really?
Right.
Yeah,
Yep, exactly.
Just too many games.
Yeah.
Too much dedication.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right. But I'm really glad that I've been able to keep my grade up this semester because
Your gray up?
my grade,
Oh, grade. I thought
grade.
you were still talking about your hair.
my grade up,
grade.
you know, because I'm out for football, volleyball, and soccer.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
this
yeah.
fall, and you know, I'm getting at least a C+. So might even be a little higher.
Well, we'll see how you do today, C+ man.
I mean, I'm not bragging, but you know, at least I'm passing.
Are you complaining?
Not complaining either.
Okay, if you're not bragging and you're not complaining, what are you doing?
I'm stating a fact.
You're
you
stating
know?
a fact.
I'm
really.
still eligible.
You're still eligible. Well, that's
right.
wonderful. All right.
Oh, what's it on today, Ronnie?
Moles.
Moles, like on my arm?
No.
No.
Nope.
In the ground.
Moles like making a tunnel in your yard.
Oh, I have a few of those.
Do you really?
I do.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're just.
How's
making
that
little-
going with you?
Well, it's the same every year.
Oh, it is.
You know, I guess when you don't do anything about it, they're going to hang around.
Yeah. Well, let's see how much you know about those moles that are hanging around your residence. Shall we?
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, I have 8 questions.
8? How did you find
Wow.
8 questions on moles?
Well, it's not easy.
I bet not.
Question number 1. If you, Philip, wanted to make sure that moles would not affect your yard, where would you move to?
Oh.
Africa, Ireland, Japan, or Canada? Where would you move if you didn't want moles in your yard? Africa, Ireland, Japan, or Canada? A mole, question number 2, is about the size of a chipmunk. They're not very big.
Oh.
It is or it is not a rodent. It is or is not a rodent. Number 3, moles love to eat worms. Did you know that?
Is this true or false?
No.
Oh, this is a statement.
This is true.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
okay.
yes. Moles love to eat worms.
Did not know
Yes.
that, no.
One mole can eat 20, 35, 50, or 75 pounds of worms in a year.
Pounds.
Pounds.
Okay.
It's a lot of worms.
That's right, because if you have moles, lots of times grub worms are the issue,
yep,
right?
Yep. But they eat other worms too, as we're
They
going
must.
to learn. Yep. How many pounds there? Got it?
They've been siphoning from my worm farm then, haven't
That's
they?
probably the case. Yeah. Yeah. Causing you to lose that income potential.
No kidding. It's been
That's too
tough
bad.
worm farming.
Yeah. A mole can dig how many feet in an hour? That's question number 4. Is the best answer 6, 12, 18, or 24 feet an hour?
Wow.
Yeah. It's a lot of digging, wouldn't you say? Number 5. Moles do or do not have a keen sense of smell. No comments are necessary from the class.
I thought of an old joke.
Would it go over well in the 5th grade comedy club?
No.
Oh, it wouldn't.
No, it'd be more like...
Get your mouth washed out with soap?
yeah, exactly.
And you're still laughing, so you're really guilty.
You know what?
That's terrible.
I'll be driving down the road and think of something that happened 35, 40 years ago, and I'll just be laughing. You know, somebody meets me, and they're like, what's his problem? You know? I don't know. Struck me funny then. It still does, you know.
Number 6 is true or false. Moles hibernate. Is that true or is that false? Number 7 is an interesting question for you, Philip.
All right.
A mole eats spiders, snakes, grubs, bugs, and worms, as we learned before. Before eating, does a mole bite its prey, smash it with its front paws, or poison it with its saliva?
Wow.
Talk about hospitality.
So many to choose from.
Yes, I know. Yep, only 3, though. Does he bite the prey? Does he smash it with his front paws? Or does he poison it with his saliva? What does a mole do to its food?
All right.
And moles typically have litters with 2 to 6 babies. How old is a baby mole when it's left to care for itself? Is it a month old, 2 months, 3 months, or 4 months old? How soon is a mole kicked out of the nest?
Wow.
All right. Are you a mole expert?
Not really, but I'll tell you after the quiz whether
Okay.
for sure, you know.
Oh, didn't you say your dad used to pay bounty on mole feet?
Yes, as the town clerk,
Yeah.
people would bring them all the time. Their little feet would be turned in on a piece of a board, you know, or a yardstick or something, and then absolutely.
Counted,
Can't remember what the bounty was, but it was maybe
Like a quarter?
a quarter maybe
Yeah, I
for a
think so.
pair, you know, and and then foxes and rattlesnakes, and we had a little bit of everything turned in.
Oh, boy. Then you never knew what was coming down your driveway.
Good old
did ya?
days. No,
Yeah.
really didn't.
All right, let's see whether or not you are a mole expert. Question number 1, if you wanted to make sure that moles wouldn't hurt your yard, where would you live?
Africa,
Ireland.
Ireland.
Yes, Ireland does not have moles.
What?
What do you know?
I did not know that.
not sure
so,
why.
So my ancestors didn't have the same.
They didn't
dilemma.
have the same problems that you did.
No.
They were able to concentrate on other larger issues in life.
Yes, exactly. Raising cabbage for the corned beef, maybe. I don't know.
That's probably right,
Yep,
yeah.
yep.
Number 2, a mole is about the size of a chipmunk. It is or is not a rodent.
It is not.
It is not. That is right. Very good. Wowzers. Number 3, moles love to eat worms. How many pounds in a year, Philip, do you anticipate a mole can eat?
They eat the third one that you said.
50 pounds?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep.
You're right. Oh, there. That's the mole the worm trying to get away from the
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah. 50 pounds of worms. Whew. That's a lot.
that is a lot of worms.
It is a lot of worms. A mole can dig how many feet in an hour?
12 feet in an hour.
18.
18.
18 feet. Man, their feet must be really going.
They must be.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like nature's rototiller.
Well, exactly. We should hire them to dig some post holes for us. You know?
Something like that, yeah.
That'd
You
work.
never know. Well, they do dig an underground room for themselves.
I know. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. Store their food there. Isn't that something? Moles do or do not have a keen sense of smell.
They do have a keen.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Uh-huh.
Can't see where the hill of beans.
It's amazing underneath that dirt, you know, what they can really smell. But
In fact, you can't even hardly see their eyes. They have hair across the front of their eyes.
they do.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
and I mean, it's tough for them to get out and buy cheaters like I do. So, you know.
When you're always underground.
Right.
Yeah, hard to keep
exactly.
them clean. too.
Well, it would be. How would you clean your
I
glasses?
don't know how you'd clean your glasses if you were a mole. Number 6,
Yes.
true or false? Moles hibernate.
That's true. They do.
That's false.
It is.
They work year-round to catch their food.
Well,
There you go.
how do you know? I mean,
Well,
under the frozen ground, what's going on
That's
down
true. That's tough. Yeah, must be tough to be a mole.
there? Yeah, it would be.
Yeah. Moles eat spiders, snakes, grubs, bugs, and worms. Before eating, what does the mole do?
It poisons its prey.
Yes, it does with its saliva. Yeah, that's nice. And number 8, moles usually have litters of 2 to 6 babies. How old is the baby mole before it's kicked out of the nest?
1 month old.
Correct.
Oh yes! I gotta change my button on my sound effects machine there. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
There, you're all set. 1 month. That's pretty good.
1 month.
Well,
It seems to me over the years I've found some little
moles?
Little moles. Yes.
Oh, did you find it to be cute?
No, I don't.
No, I didn't think so either.
Didn't have a lot of hair. They're
One
kind of
account was
furry.
cute, furry little animals. It's like, I don't think so.
I don't see it. You know.
No, I don't either.
But they probably don't think that we're cute furry animals either. So
I kind of doubt it.
of course they don't have much for vision. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 8, Ronnie.
Well, that's pretty good.
5 correct.
Yeah, boy, that keeps you eligible for sports.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, that's nice.
I don't want to
and
be kicked
even
off.
band.
Yeah, well, in band, yeah, exactly.
Be all set.
So
Yeah, that's nice.
fair job, Philip.
Yep.
Do you think it should go on the fridge? Because the other one's getting kind of yellow.
You laughed at the inappropriate joke that you remembered inappropriately.
That's right.
Yeah.
So okay.
I suppose it can if you like.
Well, I don't know. That's lowering the standards a little bit, but why should today be any different?
Oh, dear. Well, what's your prediction for the Brewers tonight?
You know, I think that they're doing all right. I get a kick out of the national people who have complained about the whole tournament about, now it's Dodgers, 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 and I think they're a little bit star-struck, all the stars there, kind of in that Dodger mystique. Every one of them picked against the Brewers last night, so I hope they keep doing it, because it's working out well. But, the only regret is, man, if they could have gotten that game Saturday night, they gave up the lead in the end, they'd be up 3-0. So. Yeah. But it'll be an uphill battle. At least it's coming back to Milwaukee.
It'll come back to Milwaukee even if things go sour the next 2 games. You're right. That was why last night was, I think in many ways, a critical win for fans of Milwaukee Brewer baseball.
Very important. But they're playing so loose and just like, I don't want to say they're not taking it seriously, but they don't seem to be as, maybe nervous because I think the Dodgers are a little nervous right now.
Well, it would be, but it's pretty awesome when Eric Kratz and Orlando Arcia,
bottom guys
are getting your home runs,
right?
In your runs, so that's pretty awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
that's like you and Norm back in the day on the Saban Live Wires, wasn't it? Bottom of the order doing all the work, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was. You'd stand in there, you'd get hit with a slow pitch so you could get your base, and then
Norm would hit the ball.
Yeah. Worked out well.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, we'll hope it continues anyway.
Well, yeah.
You're gonna have to get a nap today to watch the Brewers.
By golly, it's late. Yeah,
9 after.
8. Yep. 7:35 for the On Deck Show tonight on WRCO FM 107.7 AM 1450.
Only place you can get euchre, right?
Yeah, only place you can get euchre.
Yep.
That's right. Sounds
He's
good.
enjoying himself.
Oh, I think he is.
Have a good one, Ronnie.
Thank you.